say something right into this microphone. Okay? You gotta hit it with the... New news! Yay! Who's that?
Uncle Jerry.
Yeah, Uncle
On Wednesday, Taylor Swift revealed the wild, romantic, and almost cinematic beginning of her love story with Travis Kelce, which caused shockwaves to be sent through her fandom. Recounting how Travis first caught her attention during her Eras tour stop in July 2023, the superstar, who is now 35 years old, made her first appearance on the New Heights podcast, which is hosted by her boyfriend. He intended to present her with a friendship bracelet that contained his contact information. On the other hand, when he was unable to meet her, he hilariously turned the missed opportunity into a podcast goldmine, which Swift eventually listened to, which set the wheels in motion for fate. She teased, "This dude didn't get a meet and greet and he's making it everyone's problem," while simultaneously revealing the alluring cover of her upcoming album. He's making him everyone's problem. She painted a picture of Travis standing outside her window with a boombox and declaring, "I want to date you." She compared their relationship to a John Hughes film from the 1980. She admitted that she was laughing, "If this guy isn't crazy, which is a big if, this is exactly the kind of moment I've been writing songs about since I was a teenager." An abundance of personal moments filled the episode to the brim. During the conversation about the struggle to reclaim her masters, Travis kissed her hand and referred to himself as the luckiest man alive. Swift even shed tears for the occasion. In a playful manner, she attributed the New Heights podcast to her success in finding a boyfriend, despite the fact that Travis essentially used it as his own personal dating app. The question that Jason Kelce couldn't help but ask was, were his friendship bracelets that effective? Do you have the friendship bracelet that I gave you? Taylor responded with a sly smile. "I've never seen the original." This was in response to the question. Travis disclosed that the friendship bracelets were never even taken out of the stadium because he was still upset about not being able to meet Taylor, which caused her to express her amusement. He had a temper tantrum, a man's temper tantrum. She was so enamored with his audacious move that she referred to it as such a wild romantic gesture to simply proclaim, "I want to date you. That is what does make its way onto my territory. That's one of the benefits of being a member of the Chiefs." Taylor made a joke about how he refused to even get in touch with her management. Instead, he was under the impression that he could simply talk to the elevator lady in order to gain access to the backstage area, but he was unsuccessful. "I am acquainted with a man. His thoughts were like those of a John Hughes movie hero who was standing outside her window with a boombox and pleading, 'I want to date you.' He was convinced that he could figure out what was going on. It is yours." During the time that Taylor was jokingly imitating his voice, he admitted that he had been listening to all of her songs and was convinced that she wanted him to attend her concert. "Although I did not make any preparations for the logistics, I am disappointed that you did not meet me." Taylor chuckled to herself. It was strange, but it was successful. While he was kissing her hand, he proudly referred to himself as the luckiest man alive. She made a witty remark in response to Jason's inquiry about how she knew he wasn't crazy, saying, "He is crazy, the good kind." She reminisced about how Travis had a natural way of getting to know her, which caused her to laugh out loud almost immediately. She lauded him as a source of positive energy in everyone's life. A human exclamation point. Taylor was ecstatic about Travis's kind and non-judgmental nature, and she admitted that he never seemed to care that she had no knowledge whatsoever about football when they first met. Laughing off, she recalled telling Jason Kelce on their very first date that she believed he had looked across the field during the Super Bowl in February 2023, locked eyes with his brother, and stood just 5 feet away. However, Jason laughed and told her that this was not the case. She then realized how absurd the question was. When Travis explained the truth, Taylor admitted that she had the impression that everyone was playing at the same time, like in a playground. She made a joke about how she thought quarterbacks like Jared Goff and Josh Allen simply charged at each other after a whistle blew, and she admitted, "I didn't know what a first down was, what the chains were, or even what a tight end was." Travis expressed his gratitude to her for her participation in the sport, and Taylor smiled and said, "I fell in love with it, obsessed the subject. The words 'we drafted Xavier Worthy' were coming out of my mouth as I ran through my house. The question that my friends asked was, 'Who kidnapped you completely?'" Travis's revelation that she, W. Travis, admitted in a heartfelt moment that Taylor makes him a better man. He also expressed his profound gratitude for the tour that the era had given him, which had left him completely captivated and determined to meet her. It was more difficult for me to meet you and feel like I had known you for a long time than it was to see you command an entire stadium. For me, it was the simplest and most enjoyable conversation I've ever had. According to him, it completely blew my mind. With a friendly smile, Taylor responded, "Thank you very much. Exactly the same thing happened to me." Travis continued by saying, "I've never experienced something so electric on stage and so genuine, so breathtaking in person." Travis expressed how much he has enjoyed seeing what she is doing at home now, while Taylor fondly recalled their adventures and impromptu vacations that they took during tour breaks. Baking is one of her favorite hobbies, and he boasted about her incredible sourdough bread, even receiving some at training camp. He proudly declared himself the luckiest man in the world, acknowledging that he was the luckiest person in the world. When Taylor broke down in tears and recounted her years-long struggle to reclaim the masters of her music, the tone shifted to one of raw emotion throughout the entire conversation. When she revealed that Travis was in the middle of a video game when she received the call, she removed his headset and sobbed, "I got my music back." Over 1 million fans watched the live broadcast of her announcement, a breathtaking moment that caused him to shed tears as well. The information that she disclosed was that her mother and brother had traveled to Los Angeles in order to negotiate with Shamrock Capital, the owners of the rights, on her behalf. "As I was crying, I was heaving. This completely altered the course of my life," she said. In September of 2023, Taylor and Travis had made their relationship public by attending a National Football League game. But in times like these, their connection seemed to be stronger than it had ever been before. Taylor Swift's fans went into overdrive when she made the shocking announcement that her highly anticipated new album, Life of a Showgirl, will be officially released on October 3rd. This announcement came around the same time that the podcast was released. She revealed that she had collaborated with hit-making powerhouses Max Martin and Shellbach to create the record, forming a dream team that was responsible for some of the most popular songs in the history of pop music. The excitement is being fueled even further by this.